Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new week. If you are new, my name is Sarah. I have 3 children. I am a stay-at-home mum, but I do also work part-time for my church, and actually this week I'm increasing my hours by half a day. So currently I do 7 hours a week, but I split my hours, as you'll see, throughout the week, and it's very flexible. But I'm increasing it by half a day because I'm also going to be doing some kids work. So at the moment I mainly do, that's Ottie behind me, my baby. At the moment I mainly do media, comms, and I also do the DBS for our church, like the police checks for volunteers and for staff. And so I'm increasing my hours to do half a day of working for the kids church. I'm going to be planning the 2 younger groups, like Sunday school. So I'm really excited for that. If you didn't know, then I was a teacher for like 10 years, primary school teacher, and I left almost 2 years ago now, actually. In fact, it was 2 years ago that I started to leave and basically started to have a bit of a mentee bee, a bad one, and then I ended up leaving. So yeah, but life is good now. So anyway, welcome to our week. We had a lovely weekend. It was very chilled. We went to church yesterday. Joe cooked an amazing Sunday dinner. We spent a lot of time at home playing in the garden when it wasn't raining, and I'm excited for the week. Did you want to join in? The girls are all ready for school, so we're about to head off and take those 2 to school. So Amelia, my 4-year-old, has just started. It's her first full week. Sophia, she's my 5-year-old. She's a year above, so she's in year 1 now. And it's just me and you, isn't it, Ottie Botty? So let's have a good week. It's actually a couple of hours later now, and I've been very productive. I didn't film any of it because I just wanted to crack on, but I have... Oh, there's a fly there. Sorted out my bedroom. I've not cleaned it yet, but I had like loads of clothes that were 3 to 4 clothes. So I bagged those up, and my mum said she'll take them and sort them through, which is very helpful. I have rearranged the girls' bedroom, and I'll show you that in a bit, but it's a bit tricky because my dad's like working on the landing. If you don't know, we're getting our hallway, stairs and landing decorated. It's gonna look amazing. I'll show you that later as well. But it just means that it's a bit tricky to keep going up and down. I've cleaned and tidied the living room. That's fully cleaned and done. I just like to get that done because then I know I've got somewhere to chill. But yeah, basically I've done a lot of tidying and a little bit of cleaning. But the upstairs is kind of tidied now, apart from the one room that is the room of doom. But we don't deal with that yet. A lot of that's Joe's stuff. Playroom's back in order, washing's on, we're going. Things are rolling. I need to pop to Morrison's, so my mum said if I go now, while she's with Ottie then, because it's only just down the road. So I'm going to do that. I just need to make a little list. Tiniest pencil ever. So yeah, what do I need? I need just like toilet roll, a few things that I forgot last week. What do I actually need? I did think of something that I needed and I've forgotten. Oh, coffee, that was the other thing. Coffee pots. Okay, I might get myself some chocolate because why not? Okay, that's that. Now I need to see where this Vinted parcel's going to. Right, let's see. Accept. I do love Vinted, but I also find it a pain. But like when I need to get, oh, that's good because that's Royal Mail and the other one's Royal Mail. Okay, this works out well. That means I've got a parcel to return. It's a dress that I showed in the vlog like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I'm still hoping I can return it. Okay, this is all good. So we'll go drop those parcels off and go to Morrison's. Guys, I am really proud of myself because I was so tempted. They had some really cute, not a lot, but what they did have was cute autumn bits, like decor. Nearly got a jumper, but I was like, no, it's the wrong colour. It was quite dark, but it was nice. It was just, I prefer a lighter jumper, I think. And then they had these really nice mugs that were really cute for £3. So a really good deal. And also some gorgeous bedding that was £8 with the Morrison's More card. However, I know they're cheap, but I am trying really hard to not spend extra money. And also what I want to do once we've decorated the house, and I'm going to get the autumn stuff up, which I'm really craving getting it up. I'm going to get it, what I have got down from the attic, and have a look through that first, but the temptation to buy. So I stuck to my list, which never happens. I stuck exactly to my list. I still spent like 23 quid because I needed like toilet roll, coffee pods and all the bits. While I was dropping my first parcels off, a notification came through because I ordered some clothes for myself from Vinted. Sometimes when I'm getting that craving for new clothes, I end up going on Vinted and seeing what they've got on there. And I managed to get like a bundle from my podcast playing. I managed to get a bundle from like the same seller. So we'll go and see. They look nice. They look like they'll be good kind of everyday clothes for autumn. And yeah, so we're going to go pick those up and hopefully they're good. Zoom, 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 we're going very... Blast off! Tickle those tootsie toes! Tickle those tootsie toes! I'm gonna get there. Nom, 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 nom. You are a joy and a delight. Ah, a joy and a delight. With your little tootsie toes. Oh my goodness me, you happy girl. I'm just about to go and get the girls from school, but I thought I would show you my Vinted order quickly on. I took Ottie for a walk and she fell asleep within the last 5 minutes, but she stayed asleep, so that's good. She's in the pram ready to go. So this is what I got. I'm really pleased with it. It's all really good quality. So this is a dress from Fat Face. So I'm really pleased with that. And then I got this top from Fat Face as well. So obviously this is where the lady got it from. It's like a nice autumnal top. This was brand new with, oh no, not this one, sorry. This is from Oasis. Just thought it was a bit of a prettier top. Like I have a lot of t-shirts, but I don't have any nice tops anymore. And then this one is brand new with tags. I just thought like a casual dress. You know, I think boots and tights, that kind of thing. I couldn't see on the picture whether it had buttons. It doesn't. However, Ottie doesn't feed as much in the day now, and I usually just lift dresses up, to be honest. So very pleased with those. But yeah, I'm gonna go get the girls. Oh, I've set up a little invitation to play in the playroom. It's only very, very tiny. I just thought, so that when they get home, they don't have to like think of the mental load of what are they going to play. They can watch telly if they want. They probably will watch a bit, but they've really been using the playroom well since I did it all last week. So I've just set this up. She got these for her birthday, so I've just popped those in the magnetic tiles. Mimi will probably play with it. I was thinking like grass in a river. And then, I mean, the home corner, that's always set up for an invitation to play. I still just think the playroom, it looks so nice. I'm really enjoying it. So anyway, I better go get them now. But yeah, it's been such a lovely day. It is Tuesday and we are just getting things going. I am just making some porridge for all of us, for the girls. My hair's still wet and drying, but yes, we are gonna have a good day. I am at work this morning, so I'll be taking the girls to school and then dropping Ottilie off, who's very chatty today. I'll be dropping her off at my mum's house and then heading into the church offices. So yeah, that is what our days look like. I also have a meeting at the school later. Ottie, she's getting all of the kids' plates and stuff out. She finds them very entertaining. I am also going to be heading into school just before pick-up time because there is a welcome to year one meeting. That is our Tuesday morning so far. I've just got to the work offices and there's not actually anybody here today. I think because there's like with the network of churches that we're in, they hold, like one of the churches holds these like bi-monthly, I think, meetings, which I could go to, but by the time I got to the place it's at, and it wouldn't be worth it for the school run. Anyway, yes, I'm here by myself, so I thought I'd just show you a little bit of what my working environment looks like. Without revealing too much, here's the office. It's my little setup. And I did end up doing an hour at home yesterday, or just over an hour. And then I only do today about 4 hours-ish today, 3.5 to 4. And then I just do the rest on Friday or throughout the week. But this is where I'll be back tomorrow to start the new part of my job, which is very exciting. But today I'm just gonna kind of go through my checklist and yeah, crack on. I feel like my face is melted because it's such a glorious day. I've just been sat out doing a bit of social media work. So my church work has finished. I had a couple of brand things to do and some paid sounds that I wanted to do. So I just sat outside doing that. Ottie's asleep, she went straight to sleep. But it's nearly time to pick the girls up. So I'm just gonna pick the house up a little bit just from the leftover stuff I didn't get a chance to do this morning. And then it'd probably be time to get the girls, and the days just fly by. But it was a good, productive morning at work. There was, like I said, there was nobody in the office, so I got loads done. I felt like, yeah, I just kind of could go then, go. My problem is I don't take breaks, so I have to like force myself to get up and go to the toilet, get up and go and have a drink and all of that. But I did get a lot done.
Say cheese, say cheese. I'll let you play Lottie.
It is Wednesday for me now. I just thought I'd check in before I head off to work because I am starting with the kids' church side of things today, which I am very excited about actually. I've had a few doubts and then I was like, why am I doubting myself? I was a teacher for like 10 years. I can definitely plan some lessons for 2 to 4-year-olds and 5 to 7-year-olds, I think it is. Anyway, yeah, I've dropped the girls off at school and my mother-in-law takes my nieces to school and my nephew to preschool on a Wednesday, so I did like a playground handover of Ottie, so that all went smoothly. Hopefully she'll be all right. She's not as used to being on her own with my mother-in-law as she is with my mum, so I'm sure she'll be fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna get my final bits and head into work. I am back from work and it went really well. I'm definitely going to enjoy doing the kids. And I just thought I'd show you the girls' room because I don't think I actually showed you it and what I did. So before, this wasn't in there, this was in the playroom, and we had the doll's house there. Oh, Ottie's gonna start getting the camera. We had the doll's house where the blue chair is. That, I was gonna get rid of that, but of course, as soon as I went to get rid of it, they wanted to play with it, so I might have to slyly get rid of it another time. That was in the corner where that chair is, and basically it was kind of all, the books were like there, and it was all different. So I've taken the doll's house downstairs, and now we've got this here. It does need anchoring to the wall because of Ottie, but I think that works really well. And then for Christmas they want like a vanity unit, so here, I'm using my foot because I'm holding Ottie, I'm going to look at getting like a double desk or something and making it into like a vanity thing for both the girls. But I think that works really well for now. It just kind of opens up that space. They have all their Barbies underneath. Oh, and their fancy dresses all in there now. And then in the wardrobe, this needs sorting out, but there's a big box of accessories, but that's a job for another day. And then I won't show you the top, but the top unit of their dresser is clearer now. It just looks a lot better basically. So what they've got on here, they've got their toners, hair stuff, each of their jewellery boxes, and then just some extra books at the bottom that don't fit into there. I was going to get a different book shelf one on the wall, but to be honest, that one works really well, and I don't want to put anything on that wallpaper because I don't want to spoil it. So that felt like really good progress this week. What I'm going to try and do now is, I don't know if she's ready for a nap or not. Her nap just went a bit, so she didn't nap at the time she normally naps this morning, so I'm not quite sure when she's going to need a nap, but it's going to have to be in the pram because soon I'm going to the girls' school because Sophia has a welcome to year 1 meeting, so yeah, don't know, we'll see. That's it, push, pull back in. That's it, and pull it back in.
I had a really bad dream last night. I woke up.
Did you?
So it was like where I had a wasp near my ear and it went inside my ear and we had to try and do something to get out, but I didn't let Daddy let me, so I had to have the wasp in my ear.
Dear. Well, that's not very good, is it?
I would not like that to happen
No.
in real life.
Okay. What I'm
Okay.
going to do then is just,
Yeah.
I'm going to put it in this bowl here.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, and then we'll go with the cling film. Right, I'm going to get some cling film.
can I lick the bowl?
No, you don't do that with bread dough, darling. It won't be very nice.
Can I lick chocolate out
When we bake, yeah.
when we bake next time?
Okay.
What are we going to do with that?
Yes, so we have to let it rise. But we'll probably I'll have to finish it off while you're at school, but we have to let the dough rise until it's doubled in size. We'll put it in.
I know, just put that on there.
Well, yeah, we'll put it in. Is this warm yet? Yeah, we'll leave it here for now.
Yeah, let's leave it there for now. Now when it dries up wood, you can put it on the plate.
Happy Thursday, although it doesn't feel very happy because for me it is the morning after Charlie Kirk was brutally assassinated. I didn't actually know who he was before yesterday, but my husband did, Joe did. He followed him, he really enjoyed his stuff, and the video was sent to me before Charlie Kirk passed, so now I can't get that video out of my head. Anyway, it just feels heavy because I've just been, popped onto social media and everything's about that, obviously. But I've been having a real, I suppose I've always had a love-hate relationship with social media. In some ways I love it and it's very helpful, and in other ways I wish it had never been invented, which is ironic because I would say at least half my income comes from social media now. I don't get paid loads for church work, obviously it's a charity, that's not why I do it, so I supplement that from what I used to be as a teacher, I supplement it with social media stuff, and that's great, it's great that I can just film from my home and earn money. However, I regularly find it so draining, and that what's happened with Charlie Kirk is a prime example of how, we were not meant to know all of this stuff. We were not meant to see videos of people being shot and killed. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say on YouTube. So we're not meant to see all of that. And yet you could be casually scrolling and that video comes up. And then what? You just carry on scrolling. I listened to a podcast yesterday. It's from Farmhouse on Boone. I don't know what episode, let me see what it was called. I don't always agree with everything that's said on podcasts, but you take the bits that apply to you. And I like her podcast. We live different lives in many ways because I'm saying a lot. She is a homesteader. They're building a farm or whatever. So it was episode 306. Farmhouse on Boone, episode 306, called Screens versus the Village. Why mums don't really lack time. But it was really interesting because it was basically saying how addicted to screens we are. And I think, although we'll deny it, we all are addicted to screens. And I've been consciously trying to not have my screen. I've tried the screen things you can do on iPhone to reduce screen time, but that doesn't work for me because I just bypass it. I know you can get the brick, but I don't think I need that. I think I just need to practice not having it. And I've been doing so much better because what's been happening is I'll go on social media, I'll start scrolling and immediately my mood drops, especially on TikTok where it's a bit wilder. It feels a bit like the Wild West still. You don't know what you're going to get on your screen. You can't control it. You get opinions, you get weird stuff, videos that are just, all sorts, and it totally affects your brain. And I think it really does affect your brain power, your thinking power, your creativity. And so I've been really trying to not be on there as much, which has meant I've posted less on there. But I think filming back on YouTube has really helped me because I can use this as my outlet to talk like I would used to on Instagram, but it doesn't feel as invasive in a way. Like, if you're watching my video, you're choosing to watch it probably because you enjoy it, hopefully, and you are sort of committing to a longer video. And that's why I watch YouTube. I see someone I like, I think, yes, I want to sit and I watch that. And then you can like close the video and go about your day. Whereas it's so easy on your phone just to pick a video, scroll, and then before you know it, time has gone. Your motivation has gone, your energy has gone. And I think it is a real struggle that we all, if we're honest, face. Maybe some more than others. Like, I know lots of people who are just not bothered about social media, and that's fine. But I think, especially if you create, I think it's probably more of a problem, because you want to create the content because that's what you enjoy. Like, I like editing, I like filming, I like that side of it. I like engaging with people and chatting with people online and all of that. But it's the scrolling and the other stuff. And it's so difficult once you get on your phone and you post to then just scroll. So I have been posting less on those channels. And yeah, I used to I feel like I had to post every single day. Otherwise, I don't know, I was doing it wrong, the algorithm was gonna hate me, all of that. And I'm just not doing that anymore. I'm kind of just posting as and when. Like, I filmed a video, I filmed my morning on Tuesday, and I still haven't edited it, whereas I would have used to feel like I had to film it, edit it, and get it up that day. And I don't. Like, things don't have to go live the day they happened. So I like this because I can cherry pick what I want to film, if I want to sit and have a chat, or if I want to kind of film some clips and I think, oh, I'll put some music over that or whatever. But yes, this whole Charlie Kirk thing has just kind of cemented that. Like, it's news and it's newsworthy and it's important that we know it. Everyone has shared their opinion on it. So it's like any big world event. I mean, I shared a picture of him and I just was like, this is awful. And I kind of left it at that because I don't even know, I'll be honest. The reason I did that is because I felt I had to, because everybody else did. And why did I do that? I don't even know. Like, it's just this whole mindset of you have to do it, otherwise it's like when there's world events and people expect big influencers to speak out about it. And why? I don't need to know their opinion. Like, if I want to see the news, I will watch the news. I don't need to know what someone's beliefs are necessarily to follow them. There are times when I'll start following someone and then they'll get vocal about something and I think that doesn't really align with me, I'll just unfollow. But it's not a big deal. Like, it doesn't have to be. Maybe people have felt that about me and that's fine. Anyway, I suppose all this is to say is that I'm not coming off social media. I'm not going to do a big thing. I used to like be all or nothing. I'd be like, right, that's it, I've had enough, I'm coming off it. I'm not going to do that, but I have definitely cut back on what I've posted, and I am really enjoying filming for YouTube instead. So if you follow me on the other platforms as well, I think this going forward will be the first port of call, unless it's like a quick, story of the day sort of thing. This is where I'm going to share the main things. This is where I kind of want to share the bulk of my content and my life, faith stuff, all of that. Yeah, all that to say, it feels a bit heavy on social media anyway at the minute, especially today. So I'm just not going to be on it as much. I'm not going to be on it scrolling as much, and I'm not going to be on it posting as much. I am still going to be on it because, like I say, I do enjoy it. But for me, I think the boundary is I've been enjoying it more. Anyway, right now I'm just going to do a little bit of laptop work. The girls are at school. Ottie is sleeping, and then later I need to go to Tesco and maybe a baby group. There's a new one that I might try, but we'll see. I'm not 100% sure how the day. I just want a slow day. Baked some bread this morning, that's rising. Yeah, we're gonna have a nice peaceful slow day. Last night I kind of had this urge to start planning some activities for the girls. So because I've been off social media more and I feel like I've had more time and more creativity, and we've been spending some really nice quality time with the girls. If you watched previous weekly vlogs, we've had a few behaviour issues that I won't go into too much detail. It's just kids being kids, but it makes me feel sad as a mum because I feel like, they've had some struggles. So it's been really working, giving them really focused quality time. And obviously the best way to do that is to have no technology. They've reduced their screen time massively. It's really helped since the playroom's been redone. But I thought, with it being autumn, and we're really getting into autumn now, I feel like the weather's kind of cooling, the leaves are changing, and yeah, I mean, for us, it's actually the 11th of September today. I asked ChatGPT to create me a kind of weekly plan where we can do things at the weekends or some of the evenings after school where we don't have any activities on. So this is what it's come up with for week 1. So I thought I would start this weekend. So I'm going to start planning. I've got my little book. I'm going to kind of write it down. And I wanted some outdoor, some indoor, I said creative, and some educational things. So week 1, it says outdoor nature treasure hunt walk, make a simple picture chart for them to tick off. So that's something we could do. We have some woods near us, some fields, all sorts near us, some conker trees. So we can definitely go and do that. Indoor, an autumn sensory bin, rice, pine cones, conkers, cinnamon sticks. So I was thinking we could go do the outdoor thing and tick it off, and then add that to a sensory bin and, like, you know, do pouring, do all of that. Creative is leaf printing with paints. So again, we can go and get the leaves and then print with them. We have like a whole craft bin. I might need to get a little bit more paint. I might pick up a couple of orange and brown paints today from Tesco. And then education is a weather chart, start tracking the daily weather. So I thought I'm going to plan it, and then today I might start to like make some of the things as well. So I have this book as well that I think my sister-in-law bought me at one time. I haven't really used it though. I'm not a huge crafty person, but the girls love it, so I thought I would start to use it. It's quite nice. It's got like all sorts in. I just thought I'd see if there's any autumnal, oh, like this one, look, a bird feeder. That's quite fun. Happy Friday, or it is for us at least. We are just playing. It's just me and Otty Butty. It's a glorious day today. I was going to take her to soft play because one of them has a really nice baby area, but it's so nice. It takes a good 30 minutes to get to the soft play. Are you trying to get up and say hello? So she's pulling herself up. So I think instead of that, because I just can't bother to drive that, and I'm heading to that area tonight because we go, no, there's a bed. Is that right? She looks giant. It's a giant baby. Here we go, look. Oh, she's got my lens cap. Yeah, I'm heading there tonight because we're going to see Downton Abbey. It's the opening. So me, my mum, dad, and my auntie are all going. So I don't want to drive there again. I might take her to the park, our little local park, and then just maybe for a little walk, and then just play. Is that right? You got Bogey? Let's let Rosie in. Yeah, it just seems a shame to waste such a lovely day, and it feels really autumnal today. It's cooler, so I've got my jumper on, although I'm getting warm now. But it's just perfect. It's just my perfect kind of autumn day. She looks so big. Look at this big girl, nearly 1. You're still my baby, but you are getting close to being a toddler. Yo. So we've just been doing some music time. I've put some songs on YouTube. I've hidden the YouTube out the way, but we've been like having the instruments out, so they're kind of scattered about. And then I remembered we had the ball pit, so we put that up. You love the ball pit. Hey, why go to soft play when we've got the ball pit here? Yay! Probably could do some more balls, but yay! I made this earlier. So this is going to be something we can do this week, a little weather chart, and then I'm also going to do a sheet at some point for an autumn scavenger hunt. And I did get some conkers earlier. So when I was on the walk, there was a tree with lots of conkers. So some of them, some of them are open, but most of them are still in their shells. So I thought the girls can stamp on those later, and my plan is to make an autumn sensory bin, and I've made some rice that's drying. I didn't be about to chuck it down, I think, but I didn't have loads of colours, and I definitely put too much red in, so I think it's going to take a while to dry. But I just didn't use paint. I've just done brown and red autumn colours. And then anything they collect on the autumn walk tomorrow, we can put in the sensory bin. So that should be fun. Ooh, was that Ottie? Ottie's having a second nap. Anyway, I'm hoping I've got time to prep a bit of dinner. I'm gonna make stuffed peppers today. So I just thought I would do about, probably about 40 minutes before the school run, maximum. So it's been a really nice day as well. I found a recipe earlier that I thought I would try. So just a classic stuffed peppers. Like, that's what we're aiming for. So I'm gonna do a bit of prep work so that when it comes to it, and I've got all 3 kids, I just have to like cook it, not prep it as well. Lottie's awake and she's a bit cross because I've just taken the chalk off her, but I've decided I'm gonna try and start doing some challenges for the kids. I just wanna like have things up my sleeve because Sophia needs a lot of mental stimulation, and I just thought maybe she'd like to do some of these kind of things. So I thought I'd work on some number bonds to 10 with her and just kind of do, and Mimi, but just, yeah, do this. So I've just got a little sum there, and then she can draw on the rest to make 10 and work out what the number bond is there. It is Saturday, and as you can see, I have just been baking. Made some cookies, and I've got some bread to prove it. I'm gonna just give it another knead and then prove it again. And then Ottie is down for her nap. It's actually the afternoon. Ottie is down for her nap, so we are going to go on a little autumn scavenger hunt to see what treasures we can find, because then I want to make that, what do you call it? Sensory bin tomorrow. I'm very tired today. Last night I went to see Downton Abbey, the new film. It was great, absolutely loved it. Did mean that I came back a little bit later than I normally would, and there's Ottie now. Ottie was awake in the night. Oh my days, these are so good. I'm gonna have to go settle her again, and then we'll need the bread, and then we'll go on a scavenger hunt. I've just had another cookie. I think she's down. This is the problem with baking, is that I justify it as eating all my baked goods because I'm like, but it's healthy because I made it from scratch. Even though I saw how much sugar went into it. But there's no like additive, so therefore it's healthy. Make it make sense. Wow, this is nice and warm. I've had this in the conservatory, so it's super warm. I've done 50-50, well it's more like 70-30. I only had a little bit of white flour left and the rest is wholemeal. But I did this the other day and it's so nice. This is Joe. Joe is helping my dad do the painting. The cookies are ready.
Oh, you're talking to the camera?
I'm talking to the camera.
Second need?
Yeah.
You've got flour on your face.
Have I? Oh.
Have a little bite then.
They're really nice because they've got a little bit of a salty kick, so it like counteracts the
Is
sweetness.
that because you didn't know how much?
Well,
I
ran out of unsalted butter, so I added a tiny bit of salted butter, and then I salted it as well. But it makes it really nice. They're just too nice, aren't they? This is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Tell Dad he can have them if he wants.
Like it with a coffee.
With a coffee? Oh, wow, well. I'm not sure that was on offer. Let's do a second proof. Yeah, just the black ones. This one.
Come on, everyone!
Yeah. Oh, here's some. Look. Oh, there's one. See what leaves we can find.
I love this. Yay. Are you not going picking because you're trying to make it fun?
Well, it's for you to pick, not Mummy.
Mummy doesn't need to pick any.
I'm just gonna be with you and help you, but you can pick what you like.
Can I pick this one?
Yeah? Yeah? I keep forgetting to end the vlogs and then I come to editing and I realise, but thank you so much for watching. It was a really lovely week. Very chill. I feel like it's very peaceful, even with the news of the world. I think sometimes when things are going on outside of the home, you have to protect the peace in your home, and I definitely feel like we've done that this week. So thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, give it a thumbs up, all of that, and I'll see you next week. Bye everyone.